Hey everyone, what's up? So I did rewatch the fight, and I still stand on my original post-fight reaction. A lot of people, again, they were fooled by the influencing of the commentary and things like that, plus the mob-minded fake outrage of majority of people. And this happens pretty much for every Lomachenko loss. They did the same thing they're doing to Devin is what they did to Teofimo Lopez today. Upon further retrospection and everything, now that I've rewatched it, these were points that I didn't cover last night, but Lomachenko definitely didn't do enough to win. He had moments in the rounds, but when you score a round, a lot of people today, this is another problem with boxing, people don't actually use scoring criteria to score a fight. You have to name the bases. The basics, such as round by round scoring. Number one, people score moments in fights, and they score moments within rounds. Again, when I score a fight, I break it down in 3 minutes. I say, and this avoids giving even rounds to people as well when you do this, but minute 1, I give it to a guy. Minute 2, I give it to a guy. Minute 3, I give it to a guy. If one guy got majority of the minutes in the round, he got 2 of the 3 minutes, then I give that person that round. Also, clean punching, you understand, not effort, not flashy combinations. Again, that leads to effort, effective aggression, defense, blocking your opponent's shots, making your opponent miss, limiting the effectiveness of your opponent. And of course, ring generalship. Both guys were even on ring generalship throughout the fight. Lomachenko couldn't figure out if he wanted to be the aggressor or be the pacifist in the fight. And even in the rounds when he had Devin Haney hurt, he did not push on the gas and try to really get a knockdown or something when he should have. It's just little things like that. But again, last night's fight summed up was consistency versus flashy moments. And Lomachenko did land some pretty eye-catching shots and things like that. He hurt Devin Haney. But Devin Haney's body work and things like that, consistency, his counters, that's what really threw Lomachenko off. Again, he was able to take the sidestep from Lomachenko to where Loma couldn't do all that trickster stuff that he does. Again, he was getting frustrated in the middle rounds as well. Rounds 4, starting to grapple, throw Devin Haney down, and things like that. When you see people do that type of stuff, they're frustrated. Again, to me, the controversy is manufactured, and they do this every time for Lomachenko, and they do this for fighters like Golovkin again. But Golovkin will have a questionable fight where people felt like he lost, like the Servant-Steward fight. And these same people, you won't hear fake outrage then, will you? It's been the same stuff that they're pulling in boxing. They really tried to push this Eastern European agenda, you know what I'm saying, in boxing. Every time one of these guys loses, it's always controversial. They always have to bring up punch stats and things like that. Again, the man pushes a button when he thinks a punch lands. It's not even that accurate. In Lomachenko playing times, I've seen him miss so many punches, and they try to act like he's one of the most accurate punchers in the sport. And in Lomachenko fashion, again, he's all beat up. His body was red, let alone his face. He looked more marked up, but people, they're going to say because he's fair-skinned. And again, it's always proxy race war with boxing, and I get tired of that nonsense in this sport when it doesn't need to be. This fake manufacturing and just, it's just laughable to me. But boxing, it is a proxy race war. It's hilarious. But and if you talk bad about that fighter, you're part of it. You're a racist, and you are, you're not part of the anti-American crew of American fight fans that have to just cheer on foreigners and things. Again, I don't even want to get into that stuff. But Lomachenko, I'm sorry, but they tried to make a mascot out of him. To me, Lomachenko is the Brittany Griner of boxing, and he has been for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner, it's funny watching this type of stuff and the propaganda and things that they're trying to push on her behalf, his behalf, whatever else. Lomachenko reminds me a lot of that stuff. And again, they tried to celebrate you, but for what? You're no hero. I think a lot of his own countrymen have called him out on his attitude towards his own country. Again, it's popularity contest as well. I don't buy into any of this stuff. And again, I am more than willing to come out with a scoring video. If people want to even care to do that, we'll be able to break these rounds down to you quite easily again. You know, we'll show you exactly how we see it, what punches are landing, which punches are not. You're going to see, we're going to be able to call things out that you probably didn't notice on your first watch through. Again, I stand on what I originally said. This is not a controversial fight. Boxing is scored on a round-by-round basis. Lomachenko did the same thing he does in all his losses. It takes him a while to download and really get his shots off, you know what I'm saying? He's too passive and too much of the fight. He did this versus Old Man Salido. He did this versus Teofimo Lopez. And again, the robbery talk was also in that fight as well. And again, you're trying to give Lomachenko entire rounds for maybe brief moments of flashiness and stuff like that. And with ESPN commentary overhyping and sensationalizing what he's doing in those moments of the fight. But again, round by round basis, a round is 3 minutes. It's not a sequence, you understand, and you give a guy a round because of a sequence. I just see a lot of fake outrage, and I have no reason to fit or no problem defending myself. If people do want to request it, if we want to go through the motions, I will come out with a film study or a round by round scoring type video on this fight. We'll probably break it up into 3 videos, 4 rounds apiece, instead of one big long video, if people do want that. Again, Lomachenko just came up short again, manufactured outrage, fake outrage again. Again, he's just another victim. And, you know, this is a guy, he's gotten more opportunities than a lot of people ever will in this sport. And it's sad to see, you know, especially against such young fighters who are more pressured than he is, when they meet together. Again, these Floyd Mayweather comparisons, Floyd always carried the pressure. And again, those guys who don't win the popularity contest, this fight is once again just showing you what I always believe, but those guys never win when it counts. You understand? This manufactured outrage, we see it all the time with Golovkin. What's his name? I forgot old dude name that Andre Ward fought. So many times they do the same thing over and over again and cry robbery. It's a way to try to diminish what, you know, the other fighter did, and I think it's quite pathetic. Again, if people do want to, if you're interested in seeing it, we can definitely do a round by round scoring type video, and we'll go over each rounds. We'll call out just the consistent work that David Haney was able to do consistently over the span of a round, instead of the brief flashy moments of what Lomachenko did. Rounds 10, 11, again, we know that those were definitely clear Lomachenko rounds. 3, 7, and 8, again, swing rounds. Haney took those rounds off and they were still close. They could have gone either way. You know what I'm saying? Minus, what's it called, round 3. Again, I think people give Lomachenko that round just because he landed like 1 or 2 straight lefts, but Devin Haney was landing punches too, and he landed the best punch in that round. And again, his consistent work, to me, I have no problem people giving him that round or Lomachenko that round. But again, Devin Haney's consistency definitely, if you're judging it on true boxing criteria, he definitely won this fight. I think the controversy is fake and manufactured. We'll talk to you guys later. Again, let me know in the comment section if you even want to waste the time to go through a round by round scoring. I will be happy to do that. We always used to cater to requests on this channel. You understand? We did it so much when we were more active with this boxing channel. I don't have a problem with that, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.